We've once again reached that point where we have 6 hours remaining and all of the missions are more than 6 hours away. We're going to do the vault. Although we have plenty of money, there's nothing that we can really use our money for. There is a server farm, which is a good place to spend money, but we already have a brilliant loadout here. I don't think there's anything we'd want to swap any of these programs for. The Wisp especially has been really useful in keeping track of these guards because they have longer patrols than usual. Before we go in, we're going to spend some of this money. We upgrade speed twice on Prism, I think. Yeah, and then we go to the vault. We're hoping that we'll find some nanofab in here that we'll be able to spend a bit more money at.
The corporations have...
Otherwise we'll just collect more money and upgrade speed even more.
Try not to let any of them happen.
So we don't have the vault access card, that's going to be fine. I think generally there's only one door when we have this starting room. We should be okay here. I'm going to stand to the side when I peek. This was pretty likely to be safe to open this door because we've got a hard wall here, so anyone standing over here, the door would be blocked. Okay, let's see where he goes. He's patrolling that way, that's going to be fine. I'm going to bring Sharp up to get this. I think we should be okay to go through this door. Let's have a peek. Quite a lot of stuff to hack here. Some of it has demons. We should have some pretty good cover. This thing here is protected from most of the room. How far in can I get Decker? Yeah, so we'll put Banks here, get Decker this far. And we can end our turn peeking. That gives us a bit more sight. We have a door down there, so we'll go on to melee. We have 2 armor piercing with Banks and 2 armor piercing with Decker as well, so that should be enough for any of the guards. I just want to get sight on that corner. Yeah, so there really is nothing there. What do we want to be hacking? So we can use the data blast twice, and that would allow us to use emergency reserve next turn. We probably don't want to hack the turret though. This is a facility database that could be really useful. So I think we use data blast once here. We'll need to hack this power supply, but I don't think we have a nice way of doing it without also taking the demon, which we really don't want to do. So we'll use parasites to get ourselves down to less than 3 power, and then we use the emergency reserve from there. We could have wisped, but we're only seeing 1 guard, so I think it's not good value to do that for just 1 guard. 2 is okay, 3 is preferable. We have another drone. Another drone, I say. What we have a drone. There's the vault.
Level of security we need to get through. Hack it.
So the vault is here, and then everything else is over here. So that means we want to go this way first. This looks like the good type of vault where we're getting money, and then the research experiments will be inside the vault chamber. Which is good because it means we don't need to carry them. We get the money from the vault, and we can even spend it in the mission if we find the nanofab, which we have. We'll want to know where this drone goes. Oh, we have vision on a Spec Ops as well. So now could be a good time to use a Wisp. Yeah, this guy looks... Is he stationary? Wisp doesn't say where he's going. Maybe he's turning this way. He could just be stationary. So I think we're safely able to end our turn here. Get the console. We could hack this. It's better to do this. Oh, we can't quite get through with Prism. I think the one hacking bonus from using Prism is not that big a deal. We've got another turret up there. We will need to take that down to get past. Yep, there's no cover to use to get past it. We could have a camera in this corner, but it won't see us on this spot. We'll use the EMP to get into this safe so we don't have to deal with a demon. This is annoying. So my way of hacking this and these two forces me to get the demon on here. We could do it this way. We don't need to get both of those two. Yeah, we just want to get the power supply here. We don't need to take the turrets. We don't want to eat this demon either, so we just use the parasite to get the rest. Looks like we can steal the power from the drone. We've got another guard down there. If I'd have known that, then I could have wisped him. He must be on a patrol. This drone won't be in our way next turn, I don't think. Let's just see where he's going. Yeah, he's going back through that door. We already know that this guy's stationary. I think we close the door and then wait for this guy to come back out again. We want to get onto this terminal. We'll wait for these parasites to go before we put another parasite on. I think we're all in cover, so this should be fine. We can peek with banks. I don't think we need to go onto melee, but we can anyway. Okay, now it's free again to use the parasites. kind of want to hit this drone with the EMP as well. I think it's worth that. Oh, this is Banks. I thought I had Prism down here. That was silly. Yeah, so we'll put Banks in here. Prism can get the EMP on this spot and then get into cover. I think we just want to get... Yeah, he is stationary. I think we just want to see how long the cycle on this guard is. We might wisp him. If we are able to see him and the guard who went in here at the same time, that would be worth it. Let's have a look in the nanofab. Flurry gun. Penetration scanner. This will be worth it on sharp. We're going to have plenty of money, and the only upgrades left are the speed upgrades that cost 1,000. We're probably going to get both of these. Yeah, so let's get this now. We do have a space on it for... I guess we could install it on Decker. We're not going to get the bonus on sharp anyway. Yeah, let's install this on Decker. And then we have 3 armor piercing on him. We're going to have 3 armor piercing on sharp if he has the Neural Disruptor 3. We've got one here which gives us 3 armor piercing if she uses it. And I think we have... Ooh, how many? This is a regular Neural Disruptor. I think we have 2 Neural Disruptor 3s and Neural Disruptor 2. This is a good amount of armor piercing, I guess. We'll come back for the flurry gun once we've done the vaults. It is going to be useful to have a gun with armor piercing, especially if we find some very nasty guard. We put a parasite on here because we're going to need to do that. This drone's going to be out of action. That's a safe. We might wait for the EM. Oh, I should have known about that. This EMP is in the wrong place. If it was 1 square up, then we'd hit this safe as well. Let's leave Sharp here so he has the vision. We could take down the demon database or just wait for the EMP. That'll be 8 turns. Don't know how long we'll be in here. We can scan it with Decker next turn, so we don't need to take this out. Yeah, let's end the turn. So the drone is gone permanently. This guy walks out again. This guy walks out again. We have another guy walking around in here. But we're able to wisp 2 more guards this turn, so we're doing that. Yeah, that's good to know. So Decker cannot get across here. Not this turn anyway. We can melee him. I think he's going to notice the downed drone, so we want to melee him. We can melee him with Banks. And then paralyze him. Prism has a paralyzer too. That'll be worth it. It looks like we're safe to get this console and have a peek through this door.
Hey, did you see that? Huh?
He's still going to go past Banks. Banks is still on melee, so that's fine. We're able to get to the console. We're in cover from this guard. This guy doesn't turn around. We end our turn peeking. I think we should be okay. If someone sees us through this way, we have the cloak. Don't think we need to use any power. We would be able to get the emergency reserve next turn. There's the exit, that's good to know. So we get the additional cameras. We won't know where they are, I think. I don't see any of them. Yeah, we don't see any rebooting cameras. Generally, K&O don't have so many cameras. If this is mask or something inert, then we don't mind hacking it. Rubik's. We might manage that. We'd want to explore this area to hack things before we took the Rubik's. We might just wait for the EMP. Let's have a look through this door.
You see that?
It's a regular security guard. But we have a captain. Let's wisp both of those. So we can't zap this guy and get to cover. We could just leave him on his spot. I think we just want to get Sharp out of here. We could have cloaked to get in, but I don't think that would be worth it. Maybe it would be worth it. We might do that next time, actually. He does get to cloak for 2 turns. We'd be able to get through this door, for example. We need someone with a working neural disruptor to melee on this door. Prism can do that.
You see that?
I thought we wisped these 2 guards. I guess not. Okay, so whichever order they move in, this captain isn't looking at the door. We get to melee here. Let's get this console. Might as well put a parasite here. We'll be able to see what the demons are. There might be some more demons around here, so that's worthwhile. Yeah, so he's facing away from the door. I don't think we'll have to take him out. His patrol is alternately looking at this wall and looking at that wall. And we have plenty of cover while we're getting the money. Another advantage about this kind of vault is that because we're not hacking the safes that have the research experiments in, we don't need to have the enforcer spawn. So that happens when you hack the safes with the research experiments in, but we're not doing that, so we don't get that extra guard onto the level, which is Really good. I think we're putting Sharp through here and we're going to use the cloak to explore. I think we should have done that 2 turns ago, but we end our turn peeking. How long do we have for the EMP pack? 5 turns. We'll probably manage to wait around for this. And we'll have to take out both of these guards when we do. Oh, we can buy the flurry gun already. Oh no, we can use the ping to get rid of this guard if we need to. We can ping him around into this spot and then get past him that way. But when he turns this way, he will see someone hiding here, so that's not going to be easy to do. Let's go. Okay, this is a cloaking rig 3, so it lasts for 2 turns. This gets noticed by the Spec Ops. We'll close the door so he doesn't notice anything over here. That's a server terminal. We're not going to look in there. There's nothing that we would trade for. We've got a door over here. We don't have time to look in there on the cloak. We want to make sure that we're in cover or we're safe in this room. This spot should be okay. We get the cloak for another turn. We want to get through this door. That's secured by a null drone. So there's a null drone somewhere around here. We will want to take that out and pin it with Sharp, I think. How many safes have we found? 1, 2, 3... 4. So there's a 5th one. It could be in this room or in that room. And then we're out of the vaults pretty soon. Let's get the flurry gun now. So we will need to hack this camera. I hope the null drone is not stationary. So it does move around.
Investigating the area. Must be imagining things.
Yeah, we can take this down now, so let's do it. Oh no, it's still securing still secured by null drone. We've got another camera. That's also secured by null drone. That means we can't get into safety except for this spot. Let's wisp. Okay, yeah, this spot's fine. So we've got the other safe. This null drone's securing the camera on both spots of its patrol, so Sharp is stuck here. Until we can hack the null drone itself. I guess we should start that out. We'll wait up here with the EMP pack. It's 3 turns away. Yeah, we can't safely get through here. We don't have sight on the power supply. We can start hacking these as well. let's bring this down so that we can use the emergency power. Yeah. This guard will never bother us again, I think. Firewalls go up next turn.
Alarm level 2. Firewalls increased. More ice to break.
I think we can actually get through here. Yeah, this square is not. Watch, there's the power supply. That's secured by null drone. When we hack the null drone, we'll want to bring it through so that we can pin it. But we'll get this safe first. This guy's now facing away permanently, I guess. Yeah, he's stationary here, so we don't need to bother him. I guess Prism can do this pinning. Or we could go on melee here. I don't think we have any camera in this room. I guess we don't necessarily need to go on melee because both points on this patrol are quite safe for us. And if this is completely silly and this guy does turn around, then we use the cloak. Can't hit all of this. Let's take these down. We want this to be on 2 so that it's here. When we hack it, then we can move it to here when we pin it. Because that will give us a chance to take the cameras down. I think this is... Okay, so we get into this safe. I don't think we need to take this power supply, but we can. We'll get it when we hit all of these cameras. We know that this camera doesn't see through the door, so this spot is safe. We'll be able to get round here and have a peek through. This is probably just a guard elevator. There could be a console in there. We can get Banks in to steal from this guard now. It's got a stim. Stim 2. This Felix won't matter because the last safe left is going to be EMP'd. We don't have that available yet, but we can use it next turn. We can also paralyze this guy once more. That is fine. The drone becomes ours. We want to pin it. We don't quite have enough power to take this down, but we will when this goes. Because this will give us one from the refraction chamber. And then we use this. Yeah. So we get into the safe. And pin the drone on this side, I think. So how far do we get the drone? This far is okay. We'll be able to steal from it as well. That's a camera there. We cannot, therefore, end our turn in this room, but we can go up here. That should be okay. Or here. Or here. This is fine as well. Banks needs to get to safety. We can steal from this guard. We've stolen from him. And now we use the paralyzer and the EMP pack for the last time. Anything else we want to hack? I'm not sure. Might as well put a parasite on this camera. It will show us when a guard spawns, if nothing else. Prism has to wait there for the EMP to go off. Accelerator chip, we can sell it. This guy's out for 2 more turns, this should be fine. We wait in front of this door. I think we could just sap this guard now, but maybe we don't need to. We can paralyze him. That might simplify things, makes it a bit easier for Prism to get through. Yeah, let's just go on to melee here. So it's good that we've managed to get this Spec Ops facing the other way, because that makes the rest of it, made the rest of our mission, our escape route, much easier. See, he's just facing a wall. He's just got a pass card. Let's paralyze him. We can all get out this turn because we have a stem. So we made it out on alarm level 3 yet again. Just about got to alarm level 3.
Did you hear that?
There we go. So that's all of the missions up to the final mission, and we'll do the final mission next. We didn't have a chance to get a keycard. We'll have plenty of money, so we'll see what upgrades we can do before the final mission. But I'm feeling pretty confident. I do suspect that there will be some guard types in the final mission because of the mod. that I haven't seen at all yet, so that'll be exciting, but we'll see how it goes.
Holding this thing for a client. Real motivated seller. You won't beat this price. I'm taking a big risk selling to you right now, so don't make me regret it.
That gets me to 1800. So 1,000, 300, and 300.
Tracy,